Good morning, everybody. So, I wanted to tell you guys what I thought about online dating. And here are my real 100% thoughts. I'm all, like the real always says, on the real, I'm going to really tell you guys what I think about online dating. Is it for me? No, I do. I personally do not like the online dating world. It's ridiculous. We pay our bills online. We do everything online nowadays, and it's crazy. But the biggest thing is the one of the biggest things is staying away from online dating. Why is it so important to stay away from online dating? I'll give you guys a couple of different reasons why, and then I'll make a part 2 video on this video because I want to be able to explain this with all my thoughts and everything like that. But anyways, the reason why I feel like online dating is horrible is because of the fact that there's so much, like, guys become so, like, oblivious to women, and I don't think men know how to treat women online. The approach to me is way off. I don't like the fact that with guys nowadays, they think that they want to rush relationships, and they think they so-called know you when they only have like few conversations with you online. Like, that's not really knowing somebody. Really knowing somebody means I want to potentially, be your best friend. I want to be able to grow with you. I want to be able to know who you are and your family. If it's a serious relationship, you're going to have to know all those things. So the biggest thing is, like, when I started talking to these guys, and like recently when I started running into these guys with online dating, I was like, oh my God, like, how in the world do you get into my business? Like, this one guy was telling me, he was like, he said, I'm not going to say his name because, of course, I don't want to put him out there, but like, he was telling me things like, what? Why are you and your best friend not friends anymore? Like, how is that? Why in the hell would you have any business with telling somebody, like, that's none of his business, And I'm all about keeping it real, I really am. And I like guys who motivate me. I like guys who keep it real with me. I like guys who really can, be a man and be a strong man. And another thing that was another red flag is how he was talking about how he takes care of his skin. I'm like, I don't know where in the world does a guy ever say that I'm going to go and get a facial, like a steaming facial. I don't know many guys that actually do that. Most guys I know never, ever, ever talk about, either, if you want to talk about skincare, that's one thing. About cleaning and keeping your skin, hydrated and things like that. That's different. But if you're sitting here telling me that I'm going to steam my skin and then use the same, tools that estheticians use, like, that makes me think that you are gay. Like, literally. I don't know many men who do that. Men spend their times with working. They spend their times with doing what they can with their families. They do other things. They don't spend all their time worrying about, just their looks and things like that. Strong men, strong, confident men, they work and they work. Their worth ethic is very, for me, it's attractive when a man knows what he wants in his life and knows how to get things done in his life. So with the whole crazy stuff like that, I'm not all about that. I don't like the approach. The online dating apps, as you call it, so-called apps, I don't like that either. So it's crazy how nowadays people like they decide that they're like, oh, but I can talk to whoever I want to, however I want to, and it's because it's the online world. Forget that nonsense, okay? Don't even go there with me, kind of crap, because I'm not even, don't even get me started, like really. And so, my approach is my value for a man, so like he can buy things for me. I don't mind that, but I don't need that extra attention, if you know what I mean. I know what I want. I know how, what I need to do in order to get past the things in my life and my obstacles in my life. And I'm very driven, goal oriented. You know, I have a lot of talents and things like that. So I don't want a man who's going to pull me down and make me feel lesser than a person. Because, shit, we don't need that in our lives. Queens, we need to have a higher standard of guys that we choose to be partners, boyfriends, long-term relationships, marriage, husband material, things like that. Guys are just like, you just have to step up what you're doing. You have to step up your game of who you are and what you are. And please, be calm about yourself, express openly to your partner, be transparent with that person, and most importantly, don't lie about things. Be loyal to your significant other and love her unconditionally. That's my one-on-one tips of dating. But keeping it real on my channel, like always. Feel free to like, subscribe, and feel free to ask me any other questions because I really don't mind. It's all about keeping it real with me. And feel free to message, like, subscribe, and do whatever you can to fully support my channel on my YouTube channel. I have had an awesome week. All right, you guys, have a good one. What?